I was in my office, I believe, and we just were told to run down to the mall, and it was a very shocking time. Now, my mother, let's go back a little bit, go back to 1954. My mother was on the floor when the nationalist group came from Puerto Rico, was it? Yeah. And shot up into the crowd down there. My mother was in a chair there, and when she got down on the floor, it had a bullet hole in it. After she got out, she crawled on her hands and knees back to the cloakroom, and had looked around to see. She's a very, very good woman in a lot of ways, and knew a lot. And she went in there and got the phone off the hook and called her office and tell them that, as far as I can see, the members from New York are okay. And then Elizabeth Montgomery of the Post did an article about her, on it that very night. I think it was the next day in the Daily News, and that was a very sad time. But I had seen it then, you see, very closely about what can happen when something like this occurs, a terrorist attack, or somebody who doesn't like our government or what have you. Then there was a lot of talk about putting up a screen light around upstairs in where all the guests are, and they all said, no, we can't do that. But then let's go back to 9/11. Then I wasn't really completely shocked when something happened like that, because I had been shocked before, because how I learned it out, and I don't think I was there. I was up in 1954, I was in college, and she had them call up there to the college to tell the president of the college to tell me that she was all right, and that they did. But that was a tremendous shock, that was really. And of course, I lost my father in 42, and here it was something like this happening. But so then we go back to 9/11. I could take it a little bit because, well, first of all, she wasn't there, but I was. So we just ran down the steps and tried to do the best we could cope with the situation. But then we went home and didn't come back for a few days, and until they didn't know whether it was a grouping, a large group of people might do something else again. And it didn't happen, but you have to be on your toes all the time.